Thursday, February 21st, here in Camden with Kip Elzer and Dr. Whitworth to talk about Afleet. Kip, tell us about the last couple months with this horse and how it's gone.
I thought we were going very, very well. We had 5 or 6 steady breezes into him, and we're looking at how long is it going to be before we send him back to the races. It's just heartbreaking that this tendon popped up. It's a different spot from the old injury, but nonetheless it is a tendon injury.
So Dr. Whitworth, tell us about the diagnosis and what you saw when you scanned the tendon earlier this week.
On the right front tendon, sort of mid-tendon, he had a small core lesion toward the inside of the tendon on the back edge. So it is on the outer edge of the tendon and not the center of the tendon.
So does that increase your chances of this healing and him getting to the races since it's not a core lesion?
It is a core lesion. It's just the position of it. Rather than being in the center, it's toward the back, and those do better than the central core lesions. The prognosis is better for those. It could very well. It could be from stress, or it could possibly be that he hit it with another foot and damaged it that way.
So talk a little bit about the treatment. I know we've talked about splitting the tendon and doing some more PRP. What does that entail?
Splitting the tendon is where you take a knife and make a small knife, and you make some stab incisions into the injured area, into the core lesion. The idea behind that is to just sort of stimulate some extra blood supply and get better healing. And then I'll follow it up with PRP injection, which I believe you had initially.
Yes.
On the old injury. PRP injection, and what you do with that is you take their own blood and process it down and get a small volume of serum with a lot of platelets in it, and they promote healing also, and so you inject that into the lesion, into the same area.
So what is the timetable after treatment for his return to training?
He'll start walking, even after the tendon splitting. He'll start walking, and then he'll do a gradual walk and eventual jog program of about 4.5 months.
So we know that tendon injuries can be difficult to come back from. What has your experience been with situations like this, and how would you evaluate the prognosis?
I think the prognosis with any kind of tendon injury, I think you can't ever say anything better than a fair prognosis, but the fact that it's a small lesion, I think the prognosis is pretty good for him to come back to racing. And we're almost there this time, and it's just unfortunate that it developed this new injury.
So Kip, what was your assessment of this horse's talent level in his last few breezes before this injury was detected?
I thought he was showing some real talent, and had been or is worth the time to bring him back.